YouTube. Videotaping this one directly on there to my channel. Give a little small update news. Earlier today I was working on the C10 to see if I could get that 97 Silverado gas tank that I had purchased a while back mount anywhere underneath the truck, and come to the conclusion there is no way. And I am sorry that this is following like that. I don't know why it's doing that. Whew, that sun is bright and I didn't put my sunglasses on. Hadn't been that long ago, it was raining like crazy. So I thought it was still raining. But yeah, the gas tank will not fit under the C10. So, well, we got really tall grass right there, which a lot of it is pretty much wheat. And vehicles on this side, so I had to get over this way a little bit because they was wanting to ride the yellow line, and I was just hitting those grass seeds, so probably spread a few out. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, the tank, it just will not fit. If I get it underneath the frame or the outside frame and set it there, the filler neck is going to be right at the seat. I'd have to fill the gas tank up inside the cab. I'm not doing that. So well, it was jacked up thanks to my bigger floor jack. I figured, well, I'm going to see if there's any way I can maybe set it in the rear, even if I have to set it sideways. Well, this thing is wider than the frame is, so it won't fit between the frames that way. The bed's not long enough to fit it long ways in the back, which I pretty much already figured that out, even though it is I want to say a 9-foot bed. Although everything I keep finding out saying 8 foot, but if I ain't mistaken, I checked it out one time before and it was 9. No big deal if it's one or the other. Just I will not be able to put the gas tank underneath the truck. So I am searching around for one that I can mount in the very back there, or upgrade the other one to be able to change it into fuel injection. I was looking at it to see if maybe that sending unit would work on that one, and if it does, I'd have to modify the float because a difference in the tank size. One that's in the truck, I believe, is like a 17, between a 15 to 17 gallon. And that other one's got to be a 28 to nearly 30 gallon tank. So for the time being, I'm going to clear out a section in the bed of the truck, and I'm going to actually just set it there and run the fuel line right through the bed straight up to the front, and then I'll sort things out when I can get me a tank. I had one saved that I come across one time before and I kept it as a backup because it was a 44 gallon tank, replacement for a Chevrolet Suburban that will fit all the way in the very back of the frame. Unfortunately, I can't find that tank. I have found some 25 to 30 gallon ones, but really would like to find that 44 gallon, because that'd be like having 2 tanks in one, which the 30 gallon would be like 2 tanks in one too. So I'm just trying to decide how I want to go with that. Those tanks would run around, I think it was $170 something. And the fuel sending unit and pump would be about $179. So I'm looking at $300 something to do that. So I'm gonna just go with what I got for now. I'm gonna put it in the bed. I'll build some type of a casing for it so that I can protect it from the weather, but keep the fumes out of the truck. What I'll probably end up doing is one weekend when I get a good chance, go to a pull apart, which I do need to do. Several parts I do need. Go down there and then I'll pull one off of some type of Suburban, Blazer, whatever. Just get the gas tank, sending unit, and all. Well, the problem with I probably wouldn't get the gas tank, but I'll probably get the fuel pump sending unit, because they do puncture the hose underneath there. I just remembered that too after I got it out of my mouth. So I probably have to buy a new tank either way, and then I can easily go down there and get the fuel pump if I have to. I don't know if I get with the new fuel pump, fuel tank, I may just go ahead and get the new fuel pump and sending unit all in one. Now, one thing you might be asking yourself, where's it going to go eat? No, I'm not going to go eat. Usually when I do these vlogs, yes, I'm going to, or I am coming from eating. I'm actually heading up to the store. I'm going to get some stuff for lunch at work, but my main goal is get a bigger water cooler. One of the stores up here has got one that's bigger than what I had purchased from let's see, where did I purchase my last one? I think it was at Five Below, and it done great for about 2 weeks. And then one day when I was just sitting in the break room, I figured, well, I'm gonna get some water out of it before I start work, and the top part that you drink out of pops off. After that, I had to keep popping it on, beating it, make sure it's down. While I'm working, it would kind of dribble on me at times. Sometimes it didn't. If I didn't remember to hit it, it definitely would. So I'm gonna run up here. They got one that's bigger. That it's only a few dollars more than that one. It's about the size of what I've actually been looking for. I've been able to fill it up one time, and it should last me all day. Which now that they cut our hours down from 10 hours to 9, it definitely should. But if it's got as high as it did these last couple of weeks, then I might have to fill it up once. Hopefully I don't get heat exhaustion like I did about a week ago. Which I still got a video on here that I was going to post this today. This will get posted first because it's a video straight on YouTube. And it explains more of why I haven't had any videos out here lately. Because I mean, heat has been, well, the heat really haven't been that high, but the humidity has made everything really, really bad. So I've been really drained from energy. So this weekend, finally got the bigger jack for my be able to work my truck, and I got the one that's low profile, so easily be able to fit in underneath the car, and I'll be able to do some work on the car. That's probably one of the reasons why my phone carrier wobbling, because I did find out the back frame, one part of it is bent. So I don't know if it's really repairable or not. I gotta sit down one day and make a decision. I really want to get the truck up and going, so that way I can have some good downtime with the car, inspect it really good, or even find me another body so I can swap the two pieces out. If I did find another body, a lot of this material that's on this one, I would definitely be able to put it on the truck. Like, one thing I'd love to do is put that sunroof in the truck. I don't know if I'd have room, but I'd love to do it. Love the sunroof in this thing. Although the case right over here that's over the motor, that thing, one day when I was driving down the road, it just fell on my arm. I think I was heading to work. Then the next day, around the same place, it fell out. It finally fell out so many times I was like, I'm not putting it back up. There's two tabs well, it's three tabs that holds it, and two of them are broke. So I only have one tab that actually is there to hold it in place. I could probably fix them. I just haven't tried yet. Because they are plastic tabs. Well, they're metal tabs that hooks up to the plastic piece, and I have to weld them back in place. But I got a little bit accomplished on the truck. Mainly on the gas tank, and I do got the back end. One side lifted up where I want it. Went in there and had to rest a little bit, and it ended up raining, so I stuck my big floor jack underneath the truck because I didn't have no place to store it at the time. I still got to figure out where I'm going to put it when I'm not using it. I need to probably just give me a bigger toolbox that'll actually fit in the bed of the truck and be able to lock it up. That's where my daddy actually has his. He's got one probably about the same size, if not a little bit bigger, but I think it's the same size. Mine's more low profile than his though. And even though the ground was dry underneath the truck, I have found out that it is soft enough that it makes it sink. But it didn't sink completely all the way under, and it was able to lift it up where the tires would just a little bit off the ground. Apparently a lot of, it's either the wheels around the truck has settled down into the dirt, or the sand has settled underneath the truck, because the tires just barely up, and they look like they're still flat on the ground. Probably eventually get me a bigger floor jacks, or not floor jacks, but jack stands. There must be going on further down so I can drive on. Just gotta find a place I want to park. Not too busy today. It is Sunday, so Sunday evening actually. It was late Sunday evening, so a lot of people are already home, rest after church and everything. It's almost 8 o'clock. Usually I've had all my shopping originally done early this morning, but I forgot about this. So I figured while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and get me some groceries for work tomorrow, and then I'll take care of this. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I figured I'd do a little update on y'all, let y'all know about the fuel system, how I wasn't able to use the tank. Anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.